I'm just going to go on a freestyle today on this video. Just going to mention some of the rabbit hole stuff because obviously, you know, everything coming out now when it comes to like whistleblowers and truth bombs and all the rest of it. Um, I mean, it really is funny times, but like you say, there always will be two sides of the coin as well. Like you say, choose your side in it really at the end of the day. But I went to visit my dad earlier, and my missus says to me, "You gonna say a prayer?" And I was thinking of my dad actually just yesterday. I goes, "I don't feel the need to say a prayer. You know about time and everything being yours. You actually own it. It's not the other way around. Um, that's when you flip the tables upside down and pull everything from under the rug. You realise that time belongs to you. That's why I don't wear a watch. When I see these fuckers and they're chasing their tail, trying to make up for lost time, thinking they're getting fitter, doing a 1k, a 2 kilometre run, and I'm thinking, bitch, if you was really measuring your time and your goals and your limits, you'd be banging out 7 minute miles like I used to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's one for speed as well, bitch. You might be good at your sprints, but have you done your 7 minute miles yet? Ayo, it is what it is. I don't think he'll get there, but then I could be wrong. We're not here to talk about other streamers anyway. I was just going to mention the fact that when it comes to people in the limelight, people in the spotlight, they get help. They get the spoon-fed treatment because they come a yes man or they've done something that will, that they can be used later like a bribe or something against them. Be gaslit and maybe, oh, I didn't do it like that, but you did. Like look at like so Donald Trump and people like Prince Andrew and Epstein and all that agenda. If you get what I'm saying, like nobody's innocent at the end of the day, but some have cleaner hands than others. And if I had to say anything on this video, I'd say, if I was going to say something, a message, I'd say to my dad, you know what, Dad, I never turned gay. He'd be like, that's all you needed to do. You know what I mean? And you'll always be mine, like, for that, because my dad had he didn't, I don't think he actually knew what it was he had against gays, because I don't actually have anything against gays, but my dad, clearly, he was racist against gays and all that. I'm not, but I'll slate them because, really at the end of the day you got to become a person before you can choose your identity. Imagine like, oh, I just want to be a fucking heron or I just want to be a tree. Like, no, you don't just become that. It takes time. I'm going to start standing in the forest and pretending I'm a tree. Nah, fuck that shit. But nah, jokes aside, yeah, so basically, no, Dad, I never sucked a dick. I stayed straight to the game, and I might have done some things that look a bit gay, haven't we all? Do you know what I mean? But I tell you now, I remember some jokes when my dad was alive, and I was with him one year, and I was with my family, and one of them thought it'd be funny to pull out some firecrackers and like let him go under his chair when he was smoking his fag. So he's just about to spark his cigarette, and one of my uncles slipped one under his chair. Boom, mate. Oh, fucking. Yeah, just classic times like that. I'll never forget it. Like you say, if you've got your memories, you hold on to them tight. Yeah, you don't need to pray. I said to my missus, my dad's with me all this time, even when he's not been with me. Yeah, he's with me now. Like, he's with me in spirit. He was like my guide without being my guide. Like, we had so much in common. We were always like talking about the deep stuff, because he used to read these books, and from a Greek author called Lia Coppola, and in the books it was always talking about the hush hush stuff, the stuff they don't want you to know about, like Tartaria and what's hidden up beneath Antarctica and that sort of stuff. And like, even Dan Brown wrote a book, and you're like, come on, man, like, do the math. Like, surely, like, why is it like they want to censor it out on Google Maps, and everybody knows there's shit going on. There's all these deep underground military bases, and what have you, secret passageways under LA, and it's not so secret today, is it? Like, you're either a clubby, and then you're a yes man, and you suck some dick to get a pass. Your lanyard fuckers. like Katie Hopkins puts it, which makes me laugh. Like, I think today people are scared to show their real side because they're scared to be judged, and it's like you do get satanic occultists coming forward and actually bringing their experiences to the table and owning it, but then a lot of them are scared. They're scared of being hit, or they're scared of telling the truth. They're scared of being judged because of the sin, the sins that they've committed and the things that they've done, you know. But when you look at today, it's like, you know, the yin and the yang. It's like, it's all a bit one-sided, I always say to people, because at the end of the day, yeah, right, you've got the yin and the yang, and you've got good versus evil, and you're like, bro, look at the scales, man. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see what's happening. Like, the good in people clearly being infiltrated. It's like the Matrix Resurrection. Everybody's on swarm mode with all this 6G and this barium crap they're putting in the sky to fuck with people's senses. Clearly, like, some people can navigate through it with all the mind, the mind fog, or whatever you want to call it. Some people will understand what I'm talking about, the brain fog, because you get it when you're in that thick cloud, and you see how it distorts everybody. It makes people negative. Everybody's got to try and outdo each other, outshine people in the fog. I've made a name for it. It's a bit like that film, you know, The Fog, but you get me. I've made a name for it, so I call it the swamp of sadness, because it's actually what it does. It's like, you know, the never-ending story. It pulls you in, and if you let it get the better of you, it actually does. And that one day where you've had a shit day will eat you up for a week, 2 weeks, and you see these people, they're all playing the victim. They live in fear. And there's some of us people that just see it through, take it on every day, challenge ourselves, push ourselves to the limit, and keep going. Some of us have it better than others because they're still getting help. Yeah, like, I'm one of these streamers that should have fucking tons of money now, yeah, and I haven't. But it wasn't meant to come my way like that, because I have got wisdom, I have got stuff to be able to share with people that need to know about certain things, that can know. I've just got the red kite flying over me while I'm doing this video, which is quite satisfying because it actually brings and fulfills me with what I need. Makes me feel better. And someone's just come in the park and nearly stacked their skateboard, so I'm not going to be in their way, hopefully, because if they wanted to do a grind, they would have been coming over here pushing me on. But I don't think I'm going to be in their way. You know, they've had all day to skate, or if they've been inside vaping. Do you know what I mean? One or the other. But no, it's a nice day. Why wouldn't you come down to the skate park? And again, that's where I am, skate park in Aldershot. And back in the day, you used to get like 50 people in this little park dropping in. And I remember a time, I really shouldn't have, but I was one of those kids that was like, "Oh, go on, backflip the spine, I dare you." And actually, matey did it in front of me, and I was like, "Fucking hell, mate, do it again." He's like, "What the fuck, you not satisfied with one?" I was like, "I should have been." One backflip on the spine was quite crazy, and yeah, I egged him on to do that anyway, so it's pretty cool. But going back to my dad and all that, yeah, he would be so happy that I never turned gay, never sucked dick, all that sort of stuff, yeah. So I don't have to pray for my dad, because my dad is me, yeah. So he knows that all the stuff we used to talk about, don't turn evil, don't turn bad, I've done it, I've accomplished it. I would not turn bad. What is the point? I'm not that sort of person. Besides, my uncle was a priest, yeah. It wouldn't make sense, would it? He's an up there priest. He's been doing it for like 40 years. He reckons he's exorcised a few demons. That's a fucked up thing about it. I could probably do that. I've got the power to do that because I've got the good. I can channel the good energy and that. And then I'll tell you what though. There's a guy that I know who's I used to be friends with. He was a bit queer. He's gay. You would have called him homosexual. But all that aside, I got on with him because he was an intelligent geezer and we shared a lot. We had a lot in common when it came to the rabbit hole stuff. I could talk to him about stuff, which was really decent. But I could see the good and the bad in him, and he was a bit of a predator. and so I had to pull myself away from him because there's things that I know I would have done that he wouldn't have liked, but he wouldn't have admitted it, whereas I would have said, well, you done this, you done that, and I don't have to say anything. If I feel like I need to come away from somebody, I'll do it. And there was 3 things. He said I wanted to go ghost hunting with him just because I'd never done it before. I've never been, and I wanted to do it. And he said my energy wasn't right, and I was like, motherfucker, you are joking me, aren't you? So what kind of energy do you got to have? A fucking homosexual one? I didn't say that anyway, but no, he knows what I'm talking about. And there was another time he doubted me, that when I was said to him I was going to go homeless. He didn't believe me. He didn't think I could do it, and I'd already done it for 5 weeks because I had to. I had no chance. But then I did it for 9 months, and that was the longest I did it for. And it was harsh. It wasn't easy. But I had a bit of help from my missus, who was helping me with that. But another thing that was, I remember sitting down with him and him putting one of his friends first, and then the thing was, I was meant to be, I wasn't invited, but he said, no, pop over, it's alright, like, so I rang him out of the blue, because I used to make time for people, like, after I'd done the graveyard shift, I'd be like, oh, I wonder if May's around, I'll pop by, say hello, have a cup of tea, that sort of thing. And he put a guy first before me, who was on his way, and I actually saw him, and I was like, right, okay, but he made a joke about my name, and I was like, not being funny, you can laugh and joke about my name, whatever you want, yeah, but nobody really knows my name because I haven't actually put it out. I don't want to break the internet, if you get what I'm saying. I will eventually, but now's not the time. I'll really break the internet when it comes to it. But there's a time and a place for it, isn't there? But no, he said, like, he just basically made a joke in front about my name, and those 3 things did it for me. I was like, hang on a minute, how are you going to make a joke about my name? Like, you know, I said it's from a foreign country and that, but why would you do that? That's not you. Why are you doing it? Is this guy rubbing, like, is that gay magic stuff going on? Like, is he getting in your head? Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, you got boys that have to act like different people in front of their friends, and you got the real guys that always stay the same. Me, don't tremble, mate. I don't buckle, mate. Put the biggest fucking steroid can in front of me, I won't buckle. Do you know what I mean? It's a difference. I've got that alpha in me. Do you know why? Because I didn't suck dick, bro. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? You suck dick, you turn weak. It makes you weak. And my dad always said that to me. So I don't got to pray for my dad. Yeah? Fuck the LGBTQ. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a person first. If you can't be a person, don't judge other people. We accept, lots of people in society accept people, let alone the LGBT, but they want special privileges and special treatment. We're not giving you that. You already think you could take it from us right under our noses, and you clearly have, because you've gone and fucked things with all your sex magic and all your mojo crap and all that shit. And my dad, he didn't get to witness all the shit that's happening today. Luckily, he got out. I was like, fucking, I'll be like, Dad, I know. Shh. Like, stop talking, mate. Stop talking. Like, I know about all that shit, the witches and the occults and the satanic bullshit. I know. I don't want to hear it. There's enough going on in the world. We got wars going on, fucking left, right, and centre for no reason. And then on top of that, you got child trafficking and child abductions and all the rest of it. You got people in the fucking spotlight, these streamers that are the next version of Hollywood, yeah. And they won't talk about the real shit. That's when you question it, and your double think comes in, and you're like, hang on a minute, has he actually ever exposed the satanic occult? Has he said anything real about, like, has he dropped a truth bomb? Has he said anything about rabbit holes and shit like that? No, he hasn't. But he'll know about it because he's licking people's asses, and he's a yes man. Do you know what I mean? Those people that are rolling with Mr. Beast right now. Apparently he's been to Antarctica and all that shit, so he's seen a little bit for himself. But like, these are the people that got the keys to the club, peeps. We're well and truly fucked. Yeah. Like, never mind an A-bomb. Like, this is why I say, like, it's now or never. Like, these spiritual warriors got to come out and not be scared. Because, I mean, I'm actually rating Ryan Garcia now, because you could tell, even though I know he knows in himself, he's doing what the way I see it, he's doing recon. He's hanging around with these streamers to work him out. And I think as soon as you get on the wrong side of Ryan, he's like, nah, you're not allowed in. Like, the door's closed. And I see that in Ryan, because Ryan's a chosen one, guys. Right? Ryan's a good guy, and when it comes to it, yeah, I think he's actually Mexican as well. And like, I posted a video on my Facebook about somebody owning a pyramid over there. It was like obviously one of those ancient Mayan temples, and it's an interesting documentary. I've got to go back and watch it again. Like, so if you ever see this, guys, like, if I come up and you see me, like, it's not about me showing you who I am and what I am, because believe you me, I've got things I want to keep concealed from people, because I'm a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. Yeah, but like, if my dad wanted me to do anything, yeah, I know he'd want me to expose what I can, what I know. Like, that's factual. Yeah, like, I've got some self experience when it comes to like the occult and knowing how they do certain things. I've got like some experience, but it's not something you want to fucking play with. Like, it can fuck people up. People can get demons lecturing on them for a long time. They can get cursed. And if you've got a weak heart, yeah, and your will's not strong, the demons will chew you up and spit you out. And like, you know, we all have things coming in and out of our environment, and sometimes people we cross in paths will try and leave something behind. That's why you've got to always be careful not to pick things up, and not to do all this shit that I see streamers doing, where they dab people up, and you know that guy is a full-blown Satanist. And like, the people you see on TV, on the streams, you know damn well they're not going to talk like they do stuff. They're going to hide it all, because they're not up there yet, and they don't want to give stuff away for free. Let's put it that way. Yeah, like one of them truth bombs that they got to, like, you know, this adrenochrome shit. Like, come on, man, it's going on everywhere. Like, it has been for years. But it's all come to light because of the Epstein channel that everybody's on. And that's a fear-mongering device. And it's like you say, you can home in and you can channel that. Or if you're like me, you zone into what you love and what you know. And that's life. And that's embedded in my DNA, by the way. It's my code. Because when you look around, I'm in the park now, yeah. Do you know how many more living things I give a fuck about that I don't care about people? I know that sounds wrong, yeah, but it's not that I don't care about people. I don't care about what they become. I care about the innocent people. But guess what? The innocent people get groomed and they get fucked from the beginning. And on this YouTube video I put up, just find it. Like, go on my YouTube, click it, share it around. It basically exposes some of these dudes that go around saving these people that are abducted and all the rest of it from childhood, and then they got brought back into society and they get the help. But we're living in dangerous times, and like you say, they're trying to hustle half of Europe, and they're trying to make us into this one world government. That really is the danger zone, isn't it? Like, and it's like, it's all right for the people with money because they're hiding, they're happy, they don't care. Life shouldn't be like that, should it? We should be able to go out and not be looking over our shoulder and watching who's stalking us. And don't see me with a fucking bodyguard, because I don't need one. It wouldn't matter how famous I'll be. Elon Musk famous, yeah. I swear to God, I wouldn't walk around with a bodyguard, because I can handle my shit. He can't. Donald Trump can't handle himself. He has to have protection. Yeah, that's the difference. And I'm not scared. No, this is going up. I couldn't give a fuck. Doesn't matter if you're president. Doesn't matter if you're the King of England. And the funny thing is, I bet you Donald Trump's got way more security than King Charles. Does money have something to do? Yeah, of course it does. But then at the end of the day, them people, they got places they want to hide where they're safe. They got sanctuary. They can drink their cups of tea and their biscuits and all the rest of it. And I think the more comfortable you are, the weaker you are. Simple as that, bitch. Get what I'm saying? So, yeah, real talk. I never know what I'm going to talk about, but I've got shit to talk about. So, when it comes to it, like, this video has gone on for nearly 20 minutes, but I know my dad will be happy. So, if I ever put it out there, like, I've grown up in the UK, by the way, just to let you all know, motherfuckers. I paid my taxes. Going through a rocky ride right now, but I'm going to come out. When I do, bro, it's game over. I will break the internet. You only got to say my name. And I dares one of these streamers to come and find me. But be real, don't be fake. Don't be one of these people that know you see me and then like, oh, actually, I don't know how to approach you. Do you get what I mean? But anyway, I've called out Joey Essex. He's not going to answer, and I'll quickly say I'll take on the next challenger on Misfits. If it's not him, I'll fight him down the road.